And I am back, everybody. I took a tiny bit longer for my break. I took half an hour instead of 20, not 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Had to grab a snack, have it in front of me. Which, if you weren't wondering, alright, chew it. I have Maltesers. Probably wondering, what the fuck is a Malteser? A Malteser is, or it's chocolate on the outside. Then, I'm not sure if the States actually has this. In the middle is something called sponge toffee, which, I had to really think about this. Being in Canada, know what I'm talking about, like sponge toffee. Oh yeah, I've had that before. It's good. We're having crunchy bars, which the States doesn't have either. How can I describe it better? Think about if you have sort of wafer cookies like that, but they're the
Well, the new Earth Clan Spectre.
coating in the middle
Obviously, you are
compared to
already
the
lost.
wafer is
Your
a lot
ambassador
better,
is
not
next door.
flaky.
Chastising remark.
Really good.
Don't be so rude, Dan. At
I
least
bought-
introduce yourself.
I
How about
am
was it?
Din Korlak, Volus ambassador.
2-pound bag for
Is there
$10.
something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
Really good. Where are you going? Sorry, looking. One was rolling away.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
But a 2-pound bag for $10 isn't bad. But for me, if you're from the States and you're watching this,
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth
go
Clan.
look at what Maltesers are. And crunchy, and another one I like to have a lot is hickory sticks. Those are really good. Oh, God. One sec. Maltesers are good, but the top seafoam toffee or whatever. Yeah, seafoam toffee. It gets stuck in my teeth a lot,
I can't believe I landed a job.
and I really do not like that.
This is fantastic.
And that was a voice actor that I met. Can't remember her name, but I met her, and I know who she is.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day.
Asshole.
I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
Of course.
That's what worries me. Was there something you wanted?
So yeah, so on this footage I said before I thought, it's not gonna make that much of a difference. It's like 5 things and they're like 2 at best equal
I'll be
15
going.
minutes of it. So it's like,
Goodbye.
I upload all 5 and have 2 15-minute or more ones, or just get rid of them.
My
So I got
goodness,
rid of them.
You're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a brief.
But you probably watched
dramatic.
my last
Is there
tattoo video I
something can do
did
to assist you?
in December.
Yes. A man
So you
named
know that
Saren
all
Bottia
my
is
footage
having
now
some
is gonna
trouble
be,
claiming his wife's
for
body.
now, is all just one upload because
Mr. Bhatia, a good man in an understandably
schedule.
frustrating position.
fucking hell,
Wish I
schedule.
could help him. Serviceman Nirali
Actually,
Bhatia
just recording it was
died
fine, but
in Iran,
doing all the
as Mr.
uploading,
Bhatia no doubt
it
told
started
you.
to wear on me a lot, like editing
Her
it so
wounds
much,
are
like so I can
inconsistent
go
with
boom, boom,
any
boom,
type
boom,
of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why the body is being held.
worn on me, but after this
I don't
and
care how badly
Final
the campaign
Fantasy,
goes
I
on,
am
it's
going to
the
sign up
husband's
another
right to
Final
claim it.
Fantasy game, which I can
We are not holding Nirali
Upload,
Bhatia's body out of discretion.
put that in the
We
second
are,
slot again.
frankly, holding the body
Stuff
for
like that, like
research.
if
The
it's
tests
long
we're
enough,
conducting may lead to better
I will do
defenses
that. I'll
against
put it for the
death
second slot,
attacks.
which for this one, I'm
Respectfully,
redoing the Final Fantasy
Serviceman
game.
Bhatia may save more
Well,
lives
one,
in
you have no
death
idea.
than she did in life.
But if I do it, then go back in the second slot, which will be easy because
I'll tell
that
Samantha.
one is easy for me to
Next
do.
time you cut up a dead soldier, at least tell her husband the truth.
That was just the reaction we were hoping to avoid.
So that's good.
If you think it will help, tell Mr. Bati.
But other than that, it's gonna be one,
So you
well,
understand.
yeah,
Please
one
let me know if you have questions.
upload. Except this never changes
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
for convention stuff. That always is. There's a gameplay and convention thing that always goes up, which I'm still gonna do that, but I'm gonna change my text around. Like for when I upload them, because there's a couple things I'm gonna be doing for it. Well, I always do the promos,
Hello, Commander.
but
Has any progress
the
been made?
one
with Mr.
another
Johnson?
video I'm gonna do, and I have to
Will you
sort of
return
change
my
that around,
wife's
so I need a
body?
couple extra days for it.
It's not as simple as
So pretty
I thought.
much,
The
if
military
I'm
needs
doing
your
the two
wife's body
videos
for
from
important tests.
for Final Fantasy, redoing a Final Fantasy game,
Tests?
and keep
They're
going
holding
on
my
for it.
wife's body for tests. My wife served
Then-
the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
And this is how they repay her.
God, he's fucking annoying. But as I was
I'm
saying,
not going to go against the military, Mr. Botcha.
if I redo the Final Fantasy game, then I'm gonna be doing.
Nirali always
And-
said the military sticks together.
Oh, shut up! But as I was saying, if
Why
I
should this be any different?
fuck off, I'm trying to talk and
You,
keep
my
interrupting
wife,
me, you little
might want to
cocksucking
give her life
asshole.
for the military. I did not think you would take her body as well.
God, what an asshole. As I was saying, well, I'm gonna be doing like I'm gonna be doing the Final Fantasy game, like I said, in May. May and so on. You'll get 3 videos, which will be good. Because that's what I figured out is the minimum you have to upload is one. The max you can upload before, I think it's considered spam, you fuckers. Man, I'm just saying it's right here and there just because it's not about for adults. Maybe mid to late teens as well. Like, example, 16 up. Yeah, we'll go from 16 up and all that. May play stuff that maybe look for younger kids, but look for more targeted for adults and all that. What was I getting at? But yeah, as I said, like you can only upload 3 videos before it gets considered spamming, and it doesn't go out to your subscribers from what I've read. So I could be right, I could be entirely wrong with different information. It's hard to really say at the moment. I'm gonna trust it. Damn, look at Shepard's ass.
In other news, Corp is still denying
You can clap some
reports
girl.
of their
You
survey
can clap
teams
girls.
gone missing in the
I was gonna say
Hades
faces, but
Chemical
that doesn't seem right. You just
When asked why
Let's
communication
teach
with
clap
the
play
survey
moves.
team was suddenly cut
'cause
off
they're dummy
last week,
Thuke.
company officials
Boom!
refused to comment.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Man, I said there all the videos on this video or the last video on 1, 2, 3. So previous video and this video and then the 4 other ones. The gameplay footage is being recorded or has been recorded. I can't remember because no, it's going to be recorded. Duh. I'm so used to saying that because sometimes I record like multiple episodes in a day for when I record normally, where I just play, talk at the same time. But this is being recorded one at a time. That's the gameplay that I'm doing, the stuff I'm doing now, freehand, so I can drink when I need to. Speaking of which, sorry, someone had to look something up, and I did. So there's that. We're still gonna get a good amount of footage out of this. But let's see what we talked about. Family stuff again. We'll talk about more family stuff. Apparently, and
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the
what?
Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped
One of my
by
cousins, she's a
bionic
fucking
extremists. The
dipshit.
commandeered a freighter
She really is. She has. Well, before I go that, like, if I talk about like my nieces and nephews, I'll talk about them because they are family to me. I'm their uncle. If like my cousins who have kids, I call them my nieces and my nephews. Except for two of them, they're fucking little shits who should be. I'm not gonna say that, but I don't consider that they're just destructive people or kids. But I call them that because they're that, and I will protect them. I just talk about like saying like all my nieces and nephews. I don't say names. I don't say ages. But I'll say stuff like, oh, my niece, my nephew, whatever. I'm just saying this so, you know, like, my female cousin, she has, from her, like I said, I consider them, you know, their cousins, her kids, because they're my nieces and my nephew. She has two nieces and a nephew from her. But anyway, she went back with her ex-boyfriend. Well, he got her pregnant, that's all I can say. And custody went over to someone else for one of the kids. And she hasn't been through a messy shit with him. It's not fun. But recently, like, I can't remember how long, like a week or two ago, he went over to her place. I think he was on, like, medication that he shouldn't be taking and alcohol, which he shouldn't be drinking it either because he gets drunk and he gets very violent. So he went over there, he said, in front of my nieces and nephew, with the butcher knife in hand, said, they are cool, I'm going to F you. I'll fuck you with the knife. I said, no, and instead I'm going to, we try to kill her. She said, no, she fought back, which I'm proud of her for doing, but he, how can I put this? He put her through a cabinet and put her into the TV, and she's okay, but still, my thought is, why in the fuck are you such a fucking moron to keep going back to him? She can't do that now because every time he's done that to her, like he's put down her car door, put his foot in it and made a big like foot imprint. And she said, oh, he didn't know what he was doing, I'm going to forgive him. This time she can't because the police came and an ambulance came. Ambulance took her to the hospital and the police were there. And she had to do, this is what I'm going to get fucked up because I can't remember the name of it, but it's a video surveillance conference or something, like where they have people, the police and the victim in another room with a camera just pointing down at them so they can record them, so they have the footage and all that. So she has that. She also had to file a report, which now, what was her report? Oh, this is a good part. One sec.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well.
Before this, she had a restraining order on him.
I know you will.
Yes, a restraining order, and me still came around, and she did jack diddly fucking shit about it. Proves how smart she is. People are saying, yeah, she's not fucking smart. This time, like she hasn't, every time she's gotten beaten up, and you're listening to the thing, every time, yes, she's been beaten up by him multiple times. She's always then cried to my uncle, the one I go and see, to watch hockey and all that with him.
Anything else?
She says, oh, yeah, she did this, she did that, blah, blah, blah. Then my aunt, who, like, she's a fucking cunt, we already talked about this, cries there, like, oh, do this, call dad, tell him what to do. Doesn't have it, I'm there, you said, fuck her, sort of thing, like to the end, like, oh, fuck you, I don't care. And, yeah. So every time it's always that, then
sounds like we should head for the Artemis
she always
Tower
drops
cluster.
my nieces and nephew off at my uncle's place.
You're a Spectre now.
She said, oh, I'm the best parent ever. I can, like, parent, I do all this with my, and all this stuff.
I'll try not to make things.
You barely fucking parent. You drop your fucking kids off at your dad's for 5 days out of a fucking week every single week.
I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can
Because you said,
answer
I'm
questions
sick, I can't do this. Like,
I know I'll never be the same. Shook my world so hard again. Wish I washed away my sins. He's a dead man walking, blank stare in his eyes. Should have given up on the ones I trust. Never should have been surprised when they shot him.